So yeah, news and things you can use, right? So I need to get some cool bumpers to use for the podcast piece. But here's something for you. I'm gonna scoot this over so maybe it's not covering me or shit. People were starting to get their special delivery Charizard codes sent out, but they didn't work.
Oops.
So long story short, the company that the Pokemon Company International used to make the codes so you could go and claim this when spending $20 or more at the Pokemon Center screwed the pooch. It created one code. So the first person that got it is the man, right? He had all the power in the world. And then we got Emote Heart. Cheers to you, my friend. We appreciate the subscription. So the one person got it.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
Did one person get it, or did one person get all of it? Like,
no, so get, all afterwards, everyone was receiving an error code. Pokemon 76519. Pokemon Center has since come out and said, "Hey, we're gonna fix this." I checked because we signed up for this. I checked. We did not receive a code yet. So it is still rolling out. So hopefully they do fix some of this.
They said it can take up to 12 weeks.
Yes.
But it needs to hurry up because I'm waiting for my code too. Because.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and there's definitely things because I would love to have this code before I pre-order the Lost Origin trainer box, the Pokemon Center one.
Have they put that up yet?
I think it's up for pre-order.
Yeah.
But I would love to be able to use this code and then get my cool special delivery Charizard. So yeah, that's kind of a funny thing. That popped up right before we started. And then Aiden, I know you're in the chat, my friend.
Emotional damage.
Uncle Roger.
So we have Incandescent Arcana has officially been revealed. The next Japanese set. And Aiden, Alolan Vulpix, I know it's not necessarily the original Vulpix, but Alolan Vulpix is getting a V-Star. And I believe this is the first time in the entire sets that a non-evolved Pokemon that can evolve gets a V-Star. The VMAX is different. So Pikachu had a VMAX, and I think a few other Pokemon have had VMAXs.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know they've had
Star,
plenty of, the Pikachu VMAXs, Chunky Chew and everything, but I can't remember.
And Aiden lets out a resounding yes. Super happy. Also, Radiant Jirachi, which the Radiants in Japanese are just fantastic. Yeah. They look gorgeous.
I like that artwork as much as the... was it the Secret Rare?
Oh, yeah. Which one?
They had the Jirachi.
Like the... What is that one? An Astral?
Was it an Astral?
Astral had
I literally just looked at it today, and I don't even remember.
But you got a cool Gardevoir, and then you've got not Fennekin, but not Delphox. It's the one in between, Blaziken. You got a Blaziken trainer gallery, so you get a middle evolution trainer, which is cool.
I was going to say Fennekin, so...
and then you got some other things, and there's a whole bunch of normal stuff that no one really cares about. It's the bulk, as we say. So we'll move on. Next news story, one that I'm super hyped for because your boy Rotom is getting a 10. So Rotom is one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know why. It's a weird little electric thing, but I love it. So we're getting 10s. The fall 10s have officially been revealed, releasing in October. Giratina, Glade, and Rotom. I'm afraid to... I'm not even going to look at the chat over here. I have not been looking at it.
I can't read it from here.
And I have
my glasses on.
I'm not going to click on that to put it on. I'm not going to click on it and put it up here. Watch the replay. But yeah, Giratina. So this card is not in this set. This is a different card.
Completely different artwork.
So that'll be cool to see. The Glade was in Dark Phantasm, and I think we pulled that last week. One of us pulled that.
Yeah, one of us did. I don't remember.
And then Rotom. Yeah. No comment about what's happening.
The wives are cut off.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's better left unsaid.
Yes.
If you scroll up, she already told me that I wasn't allowed any more spicy water tonight.
Oh. Look, what proof is this, by the way? Because I haven't really been watching. I poured a healthy amount.
It's 114.10.
Okay. It's gonna get.
So
This might get a little rough tonight,
Yeah.
guys.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. It's really smooth for that
It
that
is.
high.
For that
I was
high of a
thinking
proof,
like
it's-
90, 80, somewhere
Yeah.
there. That's not bad. So in Japan, they got a some type of Deoxys and Zorora V-Star battle box. It was a deck, that pre-made deck style.
See, I've never been into
Um,
buying like the deck builder boxes.
I only get them because I like the promos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do have some good promos.
they do.
I'll give you that.
But we're getting in America, we're getting VMAX and V-Star battle boxes. One was Zorora, which I kind of like Zorora. Deoxys is just a weird looking thing.
It kind of looks like the Demogorgon from season 1 of Stranger Things,
Yes.
a little bit.
Yeah. I still need to watch that show in general.
Chit, do you watch Stranger Things? Yeah, nay.
I do not. Not at all.
Yeah. But you see here, I mean, we get a Zorora, which looks cool. We get a Zorora VMAX, which looks equally cool.
And a V-Star.
The V-Star one, which how many other Pokemon in the same set have a
Yeah.
VMAX and a V-Star? I don't know. Again, these will be promos, and same with Deoxys, VMAX, V-Star, and a normal. So, kind of cool. Interesting to see whenever we get some things about pack selection, because I'm assuming, because if I can look at this, right there's some packs in there, and it looks like all Brilliant Stars,
that's a brilliant
Astral. I don't see any Lost Origin. And if there's no Lost Origin, unless that's it right there,
Maybe.
potentially.
Because I don't ever remember seeing that one.
Yeah, that may be Lost Origin. But here on out, if there's a character box or something that comes out, it doesn't have Origin in it, I'm probably gonna pass.
Yeah, I mean, because you can just get everything else, well, other than getting the promo card.
And speaking of character boxes, Verizon Wireless V Box coming out in October as well. This is gonna be the cheap box for this set. So Verizon will get a $20 box a la Epic Egg Boy Executor
Bolton.
from Go, Bolton from the Brilliant Stars era. And then you get a cool little full art, which is actually really pretty, I think. Does that feature really work? Oh no. All right, whatever. I'm moving on. Anyways,
Oh, God.
Verizon Wireless coming to a trainer box thing near you. And then something I'm super excited about.
Yes.
The Halloween promos. So one will be the best house in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, all the kids, because
'cause-
like I said, our kids we know
Yes.
in the neighborhood that are into it, but then there's other kids in the neighborhood that are
Are you
equally.
gonna be like Target?
Yeah,
There's a limit. One per customer.
Well, and that's going to be the hard thing, right? Because what we typically do is we put a big bucket of candy out, and then we go walk
Yeah.
around the neighborhood as kind of a big group.
fun fact:
Yeah.
Target doesn't actually strictly enforce that policy.
Ours does.
I checked out with 7 items the other day and nothing happened.
Did it work?
Yes.
So,
I used self checkout. I'm tattling on myself, but yeah.
so when we did it, it would not let us scan more than 5 items.
I scanned 7.
Maybe they changed
It was 5
at ours.
5 boosters and 2 pencil cases.
Aiden says,
If we
what?
luck out, we get
Oh,
somebody that's
Pokemon.
cool, and they'll let us separate it in 2. But
Ah.
typically, I mean,
Yes.
they're hardcore, and they will not price match. Absolutely not.
Really?
Oh, really? Our Target will price match.
Yeah, ours is good about that.
As long as it's not like Amazon, right? They'll price match a brick and mortar store, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna get some little Pokemon Trick or Trade 3-card booster packs. Now these are all reprints. Every card in this set that we know of is a reprint, but you get a cool little like Pikachu.
Oh, like the
pumpkin
collection
thing.
or
like celebrations almost,
When
yeah.
I say collections.
So you get a little Pikachu pumpkin stamp on it, right? So we know there's a Mimikyu, there's a Mewtwo in here. There is, I didn't pull it because I don't know how much I trust it. There is a picture floating around on the Twitters of the Gengar Alt Art VMAX.
If it's on Twitter, it's true.
Right. The Gengar Alt Art VMAX, which I think is still like around $100. It's going to get reprinted and stamped with this on it, which will probably send fanboys crying. All right. Next up on the news list, even though Lost Origin is just coming out, we have the next set already with a date.
They wasted 0 time.
So Lost Origin got pushed back, right? It was originally supposed to release in August. It's been now obviously pushed back till September,
Yeah.
beginning of September, but still. But the next set comes out November 11th right now. November 11th, I guess a month and 2 days after. That's quick. That is quick.
Wonder how quickly some stores will accidentally release it.
I'm going to be on the lookout, right? But this should have stuff from Incandescent Arcana and a Paradigm Trigger, as well as some things that are cut from Abyss. Some things that from Abyss that don't make it over. And then we'll also be getting a special set in early 23 to round everything out before Scarlet and Violet come out. It's going to be a busy few months between now and the end of the year.
Are you still going to cover the other one?
Which one? Sorry.
The Happy Meal.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I thought I put these in order. Did I click off of it?
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Hey, McDonald's Pokemon TCG next month. So we have a full card list now. So I don't know how I feel about this. One, I'm excited because I like Pokemon. Two, I don't know how I feel because this is a lot of McDonald's.
Yeah.
So you get
A lot
a
of chicken
match
nuggets.
battle spinner toy. It's just like a. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. It's just like a little. I can't zoom anymore. A little spinner thing. Don't know anything about it. Don't really care about that part. But then you get a coin and a toy, right? So the coin and the toy, you get a Pikachu and a Growlithe, a Smeargle, a Victini, Rowlet, or Gossifleur. 15 reprinted cards from different sets going as far back as Shining Fates. Now that is an interesting point to make. Since they're going this far back, I wonder if any of these will be shiny.
I feel like
They'd have to be.
They had a shiny in the last, because wasn't there a Chansey, holographic Chansey in one of the last ones they did?
No, I mean like shiny, the shiny version of the
Oh.
Pokemon. Right, so they're in Shining Fates.
I mean,
There's
maybe
like
McDonald's will go all out for
100
it.
some odd shiny Pokemon in the shiny vault.
Yeah.
So if they do something like that with some of these, I'm down. Right. Otherwise, there's only like 3 on here I care about, and that would be Growlithe, Lapras, Pikachu, and maybe Rowlet.
Yeah.
I don't really care about Beware, Pangoro, Drampa,
No.
Smeargle, Tynamo.
Oh, you know you want the
Flaffy.
Drampa.
Grandpa the Drampa. I don't really care about those.
Yeah, I'm not seeing too much on there that
But
I'm going to go out of my way for.
yeah, but as much as the kids like to grab a Happy Meal, I'm sure that
This is
a
true.
lot of these will be floating around our houses.
Absolutely.
I wonder why they went, because I believe the last set was 25 cards. Why they, I'd rather have 10 more cards than a toy myself.
Yeah,
but I'm
it's
not
really
a
weird.
kid, so it's not for me, But
It's still weird though when you think about it. It makes a really good point, especially because none of these really like jump out, right? There's nothing really new in this either, right? So you're getting, I guess, Sword and Shield. Was Rowlet? No, Rowlet was Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
So you're not even getting like a starter from Sword or Shield, which would have been what kids would have played.
Yeah. Kids now haven't, they're not necessarily going back to play the older games. There's
Right.
so many new games that they can just play those and just pick up from them.
Although it looks like I will be caring about one other one, Smeargle. Ashley says, I need that Smeargle. And then Bandit says it's to move extra stock from all the reprints. You're probably not wrong, right? These
Yeah,
are all
no.
the ones that no one cares about.
Pretty much.
And so it's a thing. McDonald's, it's coming. Get your Happy Meals ready. August 9th through September 26th. I think we figured out that like a 6-piece chicken nugget Happy Meal is like $6 or $7 nowadays. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
See if
better
it's
just
gonna
do
be
the
worth it.
hamburger.
Yeah, I don't really like the hamburger. though.
Secret. Extra pickle, extra onions, and then you're full.
You lost me at pickles.
What?
Yeah, I don't do pickles. Yep, nope. Pickles, anything, I'm out.
Love pickles.
Going back a step here, we did have the announcement of the Origin Form, Dialga, and Palkia. You do love pickles. V-Star Premium Collection, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
So the 2 V-Star collections have actually finally been revealed, right? These will presumably be reprints of things that are coming in the Japanese set V-Star Universe, which comes out in December, which we'll go into in a minute. One thing I do want to call attention to is there's definitely Lost Origin in this. So we know there's at least, from the looks of it, 2 packs of Origin. That looks like Fusion Strike, Astral Radiance, Fusion Strike's back here, probably Astral. So it looks like 2 Origin, 2 Fusion Strike, 2 Astral.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. I'm okay with that. Fusion Strike was a giant set, so we're missing a ton of cards from there, so why not? I do really like the Palkia one. I like the horse thing, and that little pin is fantastic.
Yeah, I like the little pins that they've been putting out.
Then we get some full art love here. Ghost Pepper Pickles. Ugh. Aiden, what's wrong with you?
Oof.
And then Horse Guy. Ari's a big fan of the Palkia, so $39 each though. So this will be your Lucario, your Cleaver V-Star style box. So I'm excited for that. And then rolling right into V-Star Universe. This is after Incandescent Arcana, and it will include things that did not make it into the other weird sets that we have gotten in America. So typically, the way it works is Japanese get stuff, and then they eventually filter into our sets. There's some things in Astral and Lost Origin that have not been in Japanese stuff, and those will be in there. Such as a shiny Rayquaza VMAX. It's a placeholder. This is not a real thing.
That's why it says dummy.
Right. I'm super excited for that, though. Give me a shiny Ray every day. And there is a Charizard VMAX?
Yeah, no.
V-Star. Charizard V-Star.
Charizard.
It's an existing reprint of the one that was in Brilliant Stars.
Grab that one.
So we'll see how that looks. Not sure. And that takes us through all the kind of news for the product releases and things like that. If you have been living under a rock, it does seem like everyone is starting to receive their Pokemon Center ETB that we talked about last week.
Yes.
For Pokemon Go. So ours is upstairs. It is coming in. Still don't know what we're doing with that, if we're opening or not. But now we'll get into the thing that I'm super excited about tonight. We have a absolute boatload of leaks to talk about from Lost Origin.
That Charizard.
So a lot of these you may have seen on this channel specifically, because we opened some
got that one
VMAX
last
Climax, we opened some Dark Phantasma, we've opened some Battle Regions, so a lot of those things are in there. So the Parasect that I think you got last week,
Yeah, it was my first.
which
first hit.
I think is a cool card.
Yeah.
That was the first pack last week.
Yeah, it was
too.
first pack.
That was absolutely
first pack.
madness.
Oh, you.
Oh, I skipped too far. The Roserade, it's cool. Move on. Leon's Charizard, which was in VMAX Climax.
Yes.
And it was an absolute card. And we had the discussion on this where we were like, I don't understand why this didn't come to America.
And they did it.
This would have been a perfect fit for Brilliant
Allegedly.
Stars because you had a bunch of Charizard. So if all of these things are true and these are not elaborate Photoshops.
Listen, if you can do that good at Photoshop, that's impressive.
The only thing that I would say that makes me worried about this one is they're in the sun. If I'm
Yeah.
gonna put on my magnifying glass here, my Inspector Gadget goggles, I don't see a flare of any type on the card holder on the
Yeah.
semi-rigid. There should be.
Yeah, you would think, unless somebody's got really, really, really good photography skills.
Creepy eyes. What are you talking about? Creepy eyes. Which one? On Charizard? You're smoking crack, girl. Yeah, but super excited for that. Absolutely fantastic. And then you got Chandelure with the girl there. Yeah, it's a ghost type Pokemon. If you like ghost type Pokemon, cool. But it doesn't stop there. We had this conversation last week about if this Pikachu would come to America, because there's another Pikachu in this set, and it does look like the absolutely Paris. Okay, cool. The absolutely super cute Pikachu sitting with the female antagonist from Legends Arceus, or protagonist from Legends Arceus, is coming. Absolutely just an adorable little card. Does not look the same with the yellow border, though.
No,
Doesn't.
the yellow border just throws it off. Even this card.
And then we have the one that I don't know how I feel about. If this is true,
Yeah,
we did get lucky enough to pull this last week.
the yellow border just throws it off.
It does. I don't know how I feel. Chit, what have you seen the infamous, potentially banned Gengar from Dark Phantasma?
So
got the
mine
link
was
down.
supposed to be in the mail today or this week at some point to come to me. So I've not actually held it in my hand. So I can't positively say. But from pictures, I would say that yellow is just not nearly as cool.
It's not.
No, the silver border that comes out of the Japanese sets is just so much better.
I still want this card
Absolutely.
because I think the artwork is absolutely cool. But yeah, I don't know. And Ian,
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the mail.
okay,
Yeah, I
this
don't know
one.
if it's been put in the mail.
stop it with your
Somebody
logic.
knows things.
Stop it with your logic, Ian. We don't talk about logic here. About tilting
Somebody's
the top loaders.
Illuminati.
We get a Bennett trainer gallery. Okay, cool. A really, really crumpled, questionable Arcanine. We'll come back to this one in a little bit.
Something smells fishy
The
about that one.
Spiritomb, which I believe we pulled last week.
Yes.
And have you gotten to this point in the game yet where you've
No, I
run
haven't
this
got
little
the
girl?
Spiritomb yet.
So she's
Wait, no. She's the little girl that comes running up in the village, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Creepy, right?
She gave you something. I forget what it was.
To go catch the little spirits.
Yeah.
To do the thing with the stuff. To
Oh,
get,
the wisps.
To get the guy.
Yeah.
Wisps, that's it. And then we've got the Snorlax, which I can't. All right, hate me if you want. I kind of like the yellow border on this one.
It goes with the overall colors. It doesn't, like with the Gengar, just the coloring of the Gengar.
Ian says he's I am AA photographer. Sorry to cut you off, Doug, but then there's a very important follow-up question from Mrs. Chit. Mrs. Pokey Chit says, "Do you take feet pictures on the side?"
Oh boy.
Uncalled for. Crossing the line.
But I do like the yellow. And then Cast Form, which I believe you pulled out of VMAX Climax.
Was that the other character rare that I put? I don't remember
think
what
it was.
I don't remember. I'll have to go look again.
Which I also don't mind the yellow on this one. I don't know what
No,
it
I think
is.
as long as you have like the warm colors on the bottom left like of the card, it doesn't go against the coloring. Like on the Gengar, there's no like
Yeah,
warm
no other
colors.
warm other colors.
It's a dark colored card, and then you have this bright yellow border around it. It looks horrible.
And then, so this is a Japanese one, so take this with a grain of salt. However, there is an Orbital V Max that is later in this list. So they're saying that this one, therefore, would be confirmed because we've never seen a V Max or a V Star Trainer Gallery without the other V being in the set. Logic. I'll buy it. Hence the Orbital V Max, which I kind of like, right? It's like a UFO sucking up some stuff, to do tests on or whatever. The Centiskorch V, much like the Orbital, because there's a V Max Trainer Gallery, they're kind of saying that this one is definitely confirmed.
Ooh.
Hence the Centiskorch V Max, which I think is pretty cool looking. I'm excited. But it looks like 30 cards in this Trainer Gallery. And there's the Ash Pikachu. Pikachu getting a absolute ton of love.
Yeah.
So if you're a Pikachu fan, Lost Origin is going to be your jam. Because we also have the Pikachu V Max Trainer Gallery. Chunkachu is coming back, people. Chunkachu is coming back. With a vengeance in this set, actually.
Yeah.
And you'll see what I mean in a minute. We get the Enamorous V with What's Her Bucket from the game.
I just got to the point where I did the three things with Me Spirit and everything to get
Yeah.
the red chain, and
I can't remember her name.
I don't remember.
But again, because this one is actually on a pack art, they're saying it's confirmed. So we'll see about that. The Glade V with Ninja Dude back there from the game. Benny, that's it.
Just
You
beat
were,
him
you,
before
were
we
just,
started.
you were just talking, right before we started the game. Ian, I don't disagree with what you just posted about pictures and money. Crobat V, which, Chet, for you, Crobat is a huge asset, a dark one at that, to have in almost any deck on the TCG, because if you play it onto the bench, then you can draw until you have 6 cards. So if you have a deck that doesn't hold a lot of cards in your hand, Crobat V is awesome to have, and this just means it will stay in the game even longer now because it's in a different set. Two of my personal favorites, which I absolutely have to have.
That's a good one.
You got the Rose with Eternatus V. And then you got this super badass Rose in front of Eternatus V Max.
It's like a John Wick pose almost.
Absolutely. Just looking back, like what? You've seen the Rose Dad Bod card. It's pretty cool. This just blows it out of the water, though. And then we have the Adventures Discovery. So, not confirmed. So we'll see. A full art Boss's Orders, which is cool. That's the guy out of, I think, Black and White, maybe.
Yes, yeah. Those were in the lost years of me playing.
And then we have some that have not yet been confirmed, but are likely. This guy, that guy, and Nessa. Water Girl herself. And then Old Lady Opal. I like Nessa. I think they did a good job because you've got like it's not a normal ball. It's the net ball. Net ball? Is that
That sounds
catch?
right.
Whatever. The water Pokemon ball.
Did they have that in Shield?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I played that one for a little bit and then jumped into Arceus.
Which is a good choice.
Yeah.
Shield was fun, but Arceus takes the cake.
Yeah.
And then again with the Pikachu love, you have Chunkachu VMAX Gold.
I love
I think I ate the mic too much there. Gold. That's not the only gold card in this set, though. We also have what I'm deeming Chunkamew, a nice little gold Mew VMAX.
I like that one.
It looks like it's textured. You can see. We can do feet pictures holding Pokemon.
So do we? I have a very important question about this because my wife already said
don't
that she's
don't
on
read all
board.
that because you'll go down a rabbit hole.
Ashley says yes. So are we? Are these? Are we going to do them with the cards inside the toes, like sticking up, or are they around the feet? These are important questions that I need answers to. Aiden, what do you think? Yeah, and that's it. Here's the Enamorous V that is in English. So again, it looks like Cynthia's ancestor, because I don't know her name in the game. The Centiskorch V in English. And here's back to that crumpled up Arcanine. Here's the actual one. You pulled this one. This was the other one you pulled last week.
That's what it was.
The Hisuian Arcanine, which I do love. I think it captures that zone in the game. It captures Arcanine, the new form, perfectly. I like it.
I just got the Alpha Ninetales up there.
Oh, at the top of the volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went on a tear where my goal in life was to catch all of the alphas.
I've been trying.
In the
Failing a
last
couple
zone,
times.
there is a Lucario, an Alpha Lucario, and I farmed it for probably 6 hours one day trying to get a shiny to spawn. So sad to say. We also have a Giratina V-Star Gold.
That thing's so nice.
Looks absolutely gorgeous.
Very nice.
And then a better, closer look of the cute Pikachu, because it's just a gorgeous card. But I still like the other border better.
Yeah, the silver looks better on a lot of these.
I like the Oh My better.
Yeah.
So everyone, you're legends. We love you all. And we will catch you next time on Beards, Bourbon.
And Bidoofs.
Peace.
Badoosh.
See ya.